What is up, ladies and genitals? Four Eyes in here, coming at you, coming through with the 11 best assault rifles ranked from worst to best here in season 2 of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Like all of my tier list videos, these are just my opinions, so feel free to agree or disagree with my rankings in the comment section below. Starting off in 11th place, I have the Lockman 5.56. The weapon is very easy to use, which is one of its strengths. The recoil is what made this weapon shine in previous patches. With the right combination of attachments, it could become a pinpoint accurate laser beam. This assault rifle's main weakness is that it has the slowest time to kill in the assault rifle class. Compared to some of the other weapons in Modern Warfare 2, the Lockman's time to kill is quite shocking because it gets outshined everywhere, it deals less damage, and it has a slower fire rate than the faster killing assault rifles. The top assault rifles can also reach pinpoint accuracy with the correct tuning and combination of attachments. Overall, the Lockman is just outclassed by all the other ARs. Moving on to 10th place, we have the STB 556. Sadly, the STB or the AUG falls into a similar position as the Lockman, where it pretty much gets outshined by every other assault rifle with the exception of the Lockman. The AUG is such a cool gun, but in Modern Warfare 2 it lacks the damage and rate of fire to compete with the best assault rifles. It's kind of sad because in the beginning of MW2, it was one of my favorite guns to use because of its sprint out speed time, but after buffs to other assault rifles and some nerfs to the STB, it has been overshadowed by a majority of the ARs. However, it's still one of my favorite weapons to use here in MW2. Next up in 9th place is the Chimera or Honey Badger. This iconic assault rifle performs best in those close to medium ranges. It's one of the most nimble assault rifles in Modern Warfare 2 with its quick aim down sight speed, sprint out speed, and strafe speed. The Chimera also comes in with a distinct integrated suppressor. This weapon's main weakness is definitely its recoil. It takes some time to get used to. Overall, I think the Chimera is a fun assault rifle to use. Its recoil pattern can be a little tricky, and its time to kill while competitive is still quite a bit slower than the top assault rifles. It's also slightly edged out by its older brother, which is up next. In our 8th spot is going to be the M4. In the beginning of MW2's life cycle, this was my go-to assault rifle. However, as time goes by, it has become a middle of the pack AR. The M4 has always been a staple in the COD franchise, where it slightly outperforms its modified variant, which is the Chimera. The best thing about the M4 is how versatile it is. It has some of the best attachments where you can build it into a SMG AR hybrid or a long-range laser beam. Even though the M4 is ranked in the middle, I still wouldn't mind using it because it's a solid weapon. Rising up through the ranks in our 7th spot is the M13B. Now, before the patch, I would have ranked this in the bottom 2 spots, maybe even dead last, but after the M13B's major buffs, it has become a very solid weapon. The M13B kills faster and is way more consistent. It's not that hit marker marshmallow shooting machine anymore. This gun is a better M4 and a Chimera, so if you like those weapons, give the M13B a chance if you are lucky enough to have this weapon unlocked. Unfortunately, as of the time of this recording, there are still no challenges to unlock it in multiplayer. You will either have to go to DMZ or purchase it in the store, or do some blueprint glitch to unlock it. I'm glad to see the M13B up here because it was a much needed buff. Falling short of the top 5 in our 6th spot is going to be the M16. On paper, the M16 is the fastest killing assault rifle. If you are within its damage range and you hit all 3 bullets of the burst, you will be getting an insta kill. However, in my experience, this gun is just so damn inconsistent. Either it's just me missing my shots, or the gun is just performing in a weird way. I just don't get the consistent performance I want compared to other ARs on this list, because stats wise, this thing is a beast and has the potential to be the best AR in Modern Warfare 2, and in other matches, the M16 feels worse than the Lockman. Kicking off our top 5 assault rifles is going to be the Kastov 74U. Now, if this was the pre-patched vanilla version of Modern Warfare 2, the Kastov 74U would have easily been in the #1 spot. But after some nerfs to the 74U and buffs to other assault rifles, it has fallen from the top position. The 74U is tied with another weapon on this list, with having the fastest time to kill for a fully automatic assault rifle, only being beaten by the M16. Up close, the 74U beats the majority of the SMGs, which helps in its popularity. Its main weakness is its damage and time to kill at range begins to drop off drastically. The 74U is also the weakest AR at range on this list, but completely dominates up close in maps like Shipment and Shoot House despite its nerfs. In the 4th spot, it's going to be the TAC 56. This is the main assault rifle used in ranked play, mostly because everything else is GA'd. But the TAC 56 is just an overall great weapon, in my opinion at least. It has the cleanest iron sights in the assault rifle class. It pretty much has the same sights as the SCAR in past Call of Duties. You can't really go wrong rocking the TAC because it really is a great all-rounder, similar to most of the ARs in the top 5, excluding the Kastov 74U. The TAC 56 can just hang with every assault rifle here in Modern Warfare 2 and is my go-to assault rifle when I'm not sure what to use for a match. Breaking into a top 3 spot is going to be the Kastov 762. Now this weapon and the weapon I ranked in 2nd place are actually almost identical. They share the same damage profile, rate of fire, and time to kill. The Kastov 762 has a slightly longer effective damage range, but the gun ranked in 2nd place edges it out in my opinion because of its pinpoint accuracy and quicker handling stats. The 762's time to kill is just so consistent all across the board, making it one of the best assault rifles to use here in MW2. It is just a fantastic weapon, truly deserving of the #3 spot. Falling short in our 2nd position is going to be the new assault rifle here in Season 2, which is the ISO Hemlock. Like I mentioned earlier, its stats are nearly identical to the Kastov 762. The Hemlock has a slightly shorter effective damage range compared to the 762, but its accuracy and handling is what puts it over the top for me. This weapon feels like a buffed version of the Lockman 556. If you enjoyed using that weapon, you are going to love the Hemlock. The ISO Hemlock is a straight laser beam if you build it right. My only nitpick with this weapon is I wish it had a bit cleaner iron sights, but that doesn't really mean anything because this gun is a straight beast. However, there is still one assault rifle that I rank ahead of it. Finally, in our #1 spot, the best assault rifle here in Modern Warfare 2 is going to be the Kastov 545. After a major buff to this weapon, it has claimed the top of the mountain. Before its buff, the Kastov 545 was just a below average assault rifle because of its slow time to kill. However, here in Season 2, it now has the identical time to kill as the Kastov 74U up close. It also holds this time to kill at a longer distance because it has a longer effective damage range compared to the 74U. Even at the medium to long ranges, the Kastov 545 still performs amazingly. Combine that with its low recoil and great set of attachments, it has truly made it the king of the assault rifles here in Season 2. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree. Are you shocked by my list and rankings? Let me know in the comment section below. Other than that, namaste my friends, and I will talk to you all next time.